What up, everybody? It's your boy, voice over dub, Ghost Boy XO, back here again. And we're here again at the Montclair AMC. And I brought my bro this time. We're gonna go watch Obsession together. Man, I'm excited. Scary movie, looks scary. Make sure you guys follow the IG, the TikTok, and damn, you know your boy's ready with that Coke, Diet Coke, cherry, all that extra butter on that popcorn. Man, looks salty. What up, everybody? It's your boy, Ghost Boy XO, back here again with another movie review. Welcome back, guys. And if you guys haven't already, subscribe. Make sure you like this video. Comment down below. I started off a little different this time. I had my brother come with me, so you probably saw the overdub. The movie we watched today was Obsession. Man, this movie was crazy. Can't wait to get into it. Let's do it. If I haven't showed the clip, I'm gonna show you the clip right now, okay?
Nikki, wait. I was gonna ask you,
What?
I lost my train of thought.
I...
Good night. What else? Why? You only get one wish. I wish Nikki Freeman loved me more than anyone in the entire world. Nikki? I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you!
So it was a really crazy movie. I enjoyed it. I liked it. My brother enjoyed it too. I also disliked it too. So let's get into that. The movie starts off with the main character, Baron, aka Bear. That's what they call him. He's at a diner. He's confessing his feelings. He's talking about how he likes this girl, how he feels about her. And he's talking to a person right in front of him, which you could hear that it's a girl. But he's confessing his feelings to this girl, but it's not really the girl who he wants to confess his feelings to. So he really likes this girl. He really cares for her, and he has strong feelings that he wants to go out with her. His friend's there. His name is Ian. He's coaching him, and he's telling him that he doesn't like basically what he's saying. It's coming off very simpish. So they call it off, and basically that's what's going on. He has feelings for this girl that he wants to express his love to, and basically, I guess, ask out or wants to become boyfriend, girlfriend. So later he gets home and he walks into his house, and the first thing he sees is his cat. His cat is dead. You can see that there's foam coming out of its mouth. It looks like it got into some prescription medicine. Looks like it's oxycodone. And he's so sad. He's upset. He's crying. He obviously loves this cat. The cat's named Sandy. And he's mourning his cat. He gets a phone call from the girl that he likes, which is Nikki. So I know I'm getting a little detail on where in the beginning, but I just want to create the storyline on where we're gonna get to, because I don't think I'm gonna talk about the whole movie, but I really want to get into it. There's gonna be spoilers, guys, so just heads up, okay? Bear doesn't want to go out, but Nikki's inviting him out with their friends, and his friend Ian had told him basically he didn't want him to go out. He told him that he should stay home. He just didn't want him to be around. Over the phone, she said that she dropped her crystal necklace and it fell into a drain, and that's where that conversation ended. But then he goes to one of those spiritual stone places, a spiritual shop. So he goes to go buy her a replacement. So in looking for a replacement for her crystal, he finds something called a one-wish willow. He decides that he's gonna take her that instead. So he decides to take that, and then he goes to hang out with his friends. So at the end of the night, they're drinking. They were already drinking, and you know, they're kind of drunk. She wants to go home. They want to continue. Bear decides, hey, I'll take you home. Hey, I got something to give you. He wanted to give her the One Wish Willow. He wants to give her this gift. They go on the car ride to home, and they start having a conversation. He's very... I don't really like his character because he's very cowardly. I don't want to say shy, but he's very cowardly. He can't really articulate his feelings. He couldn't even really tell his friends that the cat died. He told one of the friends, but he couldn't really articulate this until, I guess, he got in the car with her, telling her about the cat. She was upset for him. She was feeling for him. And he can open up in ways, but like he's very shut off, and he likes this girl and wants to tell her how he feels and how he wants to be more than just friends, but he can't. She literally tells him before she walks away, after she closed the door, if you like me, now's the time to tell me. It was the time to tell her, because after that, all shit broke loose. He did not give her the One Wish Willow, the gift that he was going to give to her. Supposedly with this One Wish Willow, it's a piece of tree. It's a piece of tree, wood. And you make a wish, you break it. He wanted to give her that because she's kind of been going through some stuff too. She was telling him that she's putting in 2 weeks at the job. She's looking for more. She just doesn't want to get stuck at one place. She got goals, basically. So then she walks off, gonna go in the house. He finds it. He says, basically, fuck it. He likes her. He should have, he should have conveyed that to her. But what he did was that he made a wish. He said that he wished that she would love him more than anything, more than anything in the world. So then he does that. Sure enough, it starts looking like that. She comes back out of the house. She's standing there in the dark. And he's like, are you okay? So then she starts acting weird. So then she wants to get in the car with him. She starts acting funny. He gets in the car. They go home. She goes home with him. She spends the night. She starts acting very weird. She freaks out. He freaks out. Like, it looks like the wish came true. It looks like the wish came true. But at the same time, she's having these episodes. She kind of has like these panic attacks. It kind of looks like she's snapping out of the reality that she's now in the wish. So he doesn't know how to understand. He's trying to understand at the same time, Bear, because this whole time he's been wanting to express feelings to her. And now she's expressing feelings to him physically. He gives his bed to her so she can go to sleep. She's intoxicated still. He's trying to play it off. Oh, well, she's drunk. She needs to go to sleep. She wants him to go into the same bed with her, make out, and then they have a conversation, and then eventually she goes to sleep, he goes to sleep. But things start getting too much, where now they show up to work together. Their friends are noticing, like, hey, what's going on? They're two close friends, Ian and then Sarah. Turns out Sarah has a crush on Bear. Ian is kind of like, what the hell is going on? Like, what are you doing? He's trying to tell him that she's going through some stuff. Apparently her father has cancer. He's dying. He's trying to comfort her. She's receiving that comfort from him and wants that. That's why they're spending so much time together. They all work together, so they're now seeing like she's spending too much time with him. Then she started living with him, basically. They would sleep together. They would go on dates. But then Ian started being really nosy, and he asked Sarah about Nikki's situation. He asked her about her dad and everything. Apparently, her dad doesn't have cancer. He isn't dying. He's been going to work. They have a bad relationship together, Nikki and her father. Ian gives him a call and tells him this, and then they're at a restaurant, Nikki and Bear. So then Bear asks her, does your dad have cancer? Maybe he asked differently than what I said, but he's now questioning her about the dad situation, and she says no. So then he asks her basically why he lied to her. She starts freaking out. She starts getting mad in the restaurant, and she's causing a scene. He's trying to calm her down, like, yo, like, what's going on? Like, calm down. So now he's seeing that there's an issue. She's reacting a certain way. He is now realizing that maybe that wish came true, because at that same day at the restaurant, she gave something that was valuable to her that came down from her great mother to her mother and to her. It's a raw tiger's eye. She gave that to him for good luck, basically, because he wants to be a food critic, basically, and he wants to review stuff. Then he asked her, why are you giving this to me? She said, it's because I love you more than anything or anyone in this whole world. He now realizes that that wish came true. This is where I kind of disliked the character, the main character. He started taking advantage of that. Now he's in love with her more, in a way where he's, constantly, having sex with her. They do all the lovey-dovey things, and it's going well. It's going good. They have there's a montage where they're playing guitar together, they're eating stuff together, they're cooking stuff together, because they're living in his home, which I think it's his grandma's home, I think he said. But things start to happen where she is watching him in his sleep. He's starting getting scared of her. She's standing in the corner. He wakes up. She's standing in the corner watching him sleep. And he's telling her, what are you doing? She's just saying, I like the way you sleep. But it's more than that. She's actually saying that she's having nightmares. She's having nightmares, and she just basically doesn't want to go to sleep. That kind of has something to do with the story later, but she is having dreams. Let me just get a little further in this, because there's a lot of dissect in this movie. There's a lot of things to analyze in this movie. There's a lot of metaphors and a lot of symbolism in this movie, and it's about a guy who is too cowardly to admit his feelings to the person who he loves, that he cannot do it, that he needs to make a wish. I know it's not really possible, but he isn't strong enough. His words aren't strong enough. His confidence isn't strong enough to captivate this girl, or to win this girl, get the attention from this girl, that he has to go and do this when he could have just told her and been brave enough, and maybe things would have been different. And one of the things that happened, one of the main things that happened that kind of caused a spiral, was that she is on her day off from work. He has to go to work. He wakes up to go to work. She packs him his lunch and basically tells him, hey, I'm going to work. Oh, I'll go visit you. No, you stay home. You enjoy your day off. It's time off for you. She does not like that. So he's leaving, the door's taped, duct tape everywhere. She does not want him to leave. She says something like, oh, since you can't open the door, maybe you should stay home. You know what? I don't think I've had a girlfriend like that, but there are women that may be in a way like that, where they are very suffocating, they can be obsessive too, want to go visit. I mean, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. That's a bad habit. I'm saying is that we as guys do have confidence issues and can be cowards and aren't able to convey our feelings too. But at the same time, girls, in relationships can be a handful, because then, oh, you can miss work. He ends up going to work. He's talking to the girl, Sarah, who was the girl that had feelings for him. He's friends with her. They care about each other. She knows that he knows that she has feelings for him. It's already been talked about. They've already mentioned it. The girl, Nikki, mentioned it to her. Ian, I believe he mentioned it to her, if I'm forgetting. But there's a scene where he has the lunch, he's eating it, and he finds out that it's cat. He basically fed him his cat. That was just disgusting. I think there might have been some kind of metaphor or symbolism right there too. He loved the cat, like Sandy the cat, like this cat. He loved the cat, but she had to feed him the cat. Probably because she hated the cat, because she felt that he loved the cat probably more than her. After that scene, Ian, his friend, asks him for a ride home. He didn't have his car was in the shop. Apparently, he's having a party at his house. He did not invite Bear because he found out, Bear found out through Sarah. Bear wasn't invited because he is obligated to bring his girlfriend, Nikki. Ian does not want Nikki there, and he does not want Bear to bring her. So that's why he didn't invite him. He wants to have a guy's night. Then he tells Nikki, I'm going over Ian's house. And she was pissed. I guess Sarah texted Nikki saying that there was going to be a party. And Sarah invited Nikki. Ian didn't want Nikki to be there. Now that they're invited, she was pissed off, first of all, because she was not going to let him go. Then he says, let's go together. So then she calms down and they go together. This is where mainly it all started, and it all got really bad. Basically, Ian thinks that he's taking advantage of Nikki. She's having issues with her parent, her dad. She's having some emotional stuff, so he's taking advantage of her. They're hooking up or spending time together. I had a feeling Ian was being jealous. Might get that too later. They go over. Ian's pissed. Did not want her there. He did not want her to be there. He'd rather have him there, but at the same time, like he lied to him. Anyways, he said it was going to be a bro night. There's a bunch of girls there too. They started playing a little like Jenga. The little blocks had words on them, things to do. Nikki was being weird as shit. She started reciting some thing from a book that she's writing, because she's a writer, or she wants to be a writer. That was the whole thing about leaving that job that she wanted to, but she didn't because she stayed because of Bear. Bear pulls ones out and it says, kiss the person to your left. Sarah was sitting to his left. This is my left. She was sitting to his left. Nikki got up, very creepy like, by the way, got up, got behind Sarah, pulled her chair out, squatted next to Bear, and then reached in for a kiss. It was the most awkwardest, most cringiest thing I guess they might have encountered, because everybody was even the people who weren't even involved with the game just stopped to see what happened. And then she yelled out some shit that nobody will ever kiss Bear, because he basically they belong together. But that was one of the most craziest thing. Everybody was kind of like, what the fuck is going on? Ian's trying to break the ice. You guys want some Jello shots? Hero is just like, I'll take one. Because then she started to flip she started to flip out. See, what happens is that when she flips out, it's almost like she's like coming back to, like, the real Nikki's coming back. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, she's like coming out. Like, what's going on? And when that happens, the obsessed Nikki, the one that Bear made a wish for, she reacts. This time she grabbed whatever was there. I forgot what it was. I think it was like some ceramic vase or something. She started pounding her face. Everybody started freaking out. Yo, what the fuck's going on? Bear is literally right there like, not this shit. Like, he's like, like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I would have been pissed off too watching that shit. Like, get your girl, bro. But he knew, like, she's out of control. She's unstable. Like, he caused this. I don't want to make this video too long because it's already getting too long. But yeah, he takes her to the hospital. I think that scene kind of confused me for a little bit. He was having an argument with, and then I guess he was trying to have her go to the hospital. I don't even know if she got stitches, but they ended up going home, and she's just bleeding there. And then he's pissed off. He's telling her like he knows that his wish came true. He knows that she is now crazy for him and unstable. But he's trying to have her change, be like, if you love me, if you like me, if you love me, just do this, do that. And he then doesn't know what to do. He messed up. He fucked up on the wish that he should have never made. Something that, I mean, it's not possible, but I think as I'm saying this as a man, I don't think we should ever make wishes on people to be a certain way or to act a certain way. It basically was all his fault. It was all his fault. He could have just prevented all that. He's going to lose his friends. He's going to lose a lot of stuff. I could go much further. Let's keep going then. She is so in love and obsessed with this guy that she cannot even use the restroom. She will stand there, wait for him, shit herself, piss herself, throw up on herself, or whatever it is, until he comes home. I know that that's because of a wish, but no human being should ever be like that. No one should ever be so obsessed on a person that they cannot even function. And people do that. And I know, like I'm telling you, maybe this movie is just a whole metaphor on how relationships, toxic relationships, have been. And it goes much even further. You lose friends. You lose friends. You can even lose your life when this happens. I enjoyed this movie. I really like this movie. I would watch it again. I would recommend it. I give this movie maybe like a 4. I want to give it more, but I don't know. To tell me, I could pick holes on things, and the ending was very sad. Spoiler. The ending was very sad, and I kind of saw some of these things coming. I don't know if I should go into the middle of it. Let's go to the end. Because of jealousy, Nikki kills Sarah. She's dead. Bear is traumatically upset and depressed and hurt and confused and traumatized. He doesn't know what to do anymore. He goes back to the shop where he originally bought the One Wish Willow. He bought 3, if I'm correct. Should be 3. He tried calling the number on the back of the box. He talked to 2 employees, one earlier in that movie, and then that time when he bought the 3. He cannot make another wish. Those things will not break. So he needs to have somebody else make a wish. He wants to have Nikki make a wish. If Nikki loves him so much, she can make a wish to undo the wish that he asked. But at first he goes to ask Ian. Ian is a total fuckhead. He's a fucking dickhead. I hate Ian. He was a dickhead. He was I don't scratch that. He's a dickhead friend. Apparently he was hooking up with Nikki. He could have told him that he was hooking up with Nikki so he could prevent the whole thing where like, hey bro, she's actually hooking up with me. Don't get mad. Don't get your feelings hurt, but she only sees you as a friend. He could have done all that shit. We probably could have prevented all this shit too. We started the damn movie with him trying to coach him how to talk to his damn girl that he liked. Also, toxic friends. This movie's about toxic friends. He wishes for $1 million. What a dumbass. He now has to go face Nikki, have her wish for it. She's going crazy. She has a gun. Dead Sarah is in his house. She's dressed up and looks like Sarah because Nikki thinks that if she looks like Sarah, Bear would like or love her more. Ian walks in, blows his head off. Ian's now dead. These are spoilers, guys. Bear eventually gets a hold of the gun. He goes into the restroom. He realized that he messed up. His 2 friends are dead. The girl that he loves is crazy, killing all his friends. And he knows that the only way, he knows because this what happened on the phone call when he called the back of the box. The only way that the wish will cancel is if he's dead, because he made the wish. It will go back to normal. He now has the gun. He's a coward. Can't pull the trigger. He can't pull the trigger. He's not gonna be able to unalive himself. Goes back to the back. Goes back to foreshadowing. The cat ate medication, the prescription, oxycodone. He's in the restroom, goes to the cabinet, realize that's what you gotta do. He takes a couple. I don't know how many he takes. Then he realizes, you know, it's don't do it. He couldn't pull the trigger. He can't do it. I mean, he just can't. So before he almost tried to make himself throw up the pills, you hear the little song of one of the willows, and you hear a snap. Nikki made a wish. So then he stops making himself throw up. Turns happy. Gets up. Opens the door. Sees Nikki. And what do you know? He's in love. Obsessed Nikki made a wish for him to love her more than anything in the world. So now they both are in love with each other. With all the shit going on right now, they're in love with each other. And it was literally about to end like that. It was literally about to end like that. But then Bear's mouth started foaming up. So he's foaming up. He's starting to die. He's dying. His mouth is foaming up. He's dying. Nikki realizes he's dying. So she's about to pull that gun out and shoot herself because she realizes she cannot live without him. She was about to shoot herself, and then real Nikki comes back. Real Nikki comes back in shock, seeing everything that happened. Bear is dead. Ian is lying on the floor dead. She's covered in blood. She probably don't even know Sarah's dead yet, but it ends in her traumatized, crying, sobbing, all because of a wish. Honestly, it's horrible. It's crazy. I enjoyed it. Obviously, you know, wishes don't really work like that. But it was a good movie. I really enjoyed it. I recommend you watch it. I give it a 4 out of 5. I don't wish this on anybody, okay? And If you guys are toxic in a relationship, you guys need freaking counseling, or you guys need to go. You guys need some help. If you have emotions, you have feelings on a person, tell them. Be brave, guys. Grow some nuts, girls. Don't be scared. Don't be obsessive. Let them have boys' night. Girls, come on. We can't. You guys, you girls can't be like this, dudes, bro. Like, you don't take advantage of people either. Come on. Anyways, this was a long one. This was a good one. This is Ghost Boy XO movie reviews, Scary Movie Saturdays, guys. Peace. See you next time.